What's up, guys? Iceman here. And right here is my boy Spammo, alright? Fart Macaws in the comment section below. And he has this Toad Necromancer now. And this is the first time I've seen him. We actually ran last game. He does a lot of damage. Level 92, he's Toad as fuck. My Sork is still only level 78. As some of you guys know, she was kind of an afterthought for me. I made her several months into the ladder. But yeah, check out this Necromancer's gear. He has Bone Hue, which is Toad, and in Path of Diablo, it allows Bone Spear to fire 2 additional projectiles. And then on Switch, he has Silence. And he says he uses both of these methods, so I don't know which one he uses more. This one's, of course, more defensive. And Silence now in Path of Diablo has a cleansing aura. So it helps reduce curses and poison, has a ton of Res-All as usual, and 2-to-all skills as usual. This thing's Toad. And then he has Spirit as his shield right there. Then he has Alder's Advance, Triangle's Bracers, sort of Corruption mod. Oh, an all-res Corruption mod. And Piercing Attack on the belt, which I think is useless because Bone Spear, I believe, pierces 100% of the time. Or for teeth, at least, it'll pierce if he uses that at all. I don't know. This GG Circlet Man with 30 run walk, 20 cast rate. You put a Chom rune in there for Cannot Be Frozen. Has some faster heat recovery from a Shell rune. Like, this shit's GG, man. He said he traded a few high runes for this thing. Damn, look at that mana on the amulet. Yeah, that's a Toad amulet. And a lot of dex, which should help him block a little bit. A nice ring with 20 faster cast rate. In Path of Diablo, you can get Corruption Orbs. Alright, and you can corrupt items with them in the cube, and you only have one chance to corrupt an item. And in this case, he got the additional 10% faster cast rate that can be added to a ring if corrupted. So yeah, some Toad stuff. Alright, so now we're going to go and do the cow level. I had to reset this damn video because once we got here last time, a few minutes ago, I realized I didn't have my mic on. That was bullshit. But here we go. And as you can see, these cows are pretty thick, as many of you guys know, in Hell mode. So it's usually difficult to be optimal with anything outside of a Javazan. But that's not entirely the case so much anymore. I know Throw Barbarians can do okay here, and several other characters can, but if you're looking for like optimal clear speed, you know, there's a few that really stick out. And from the looks of it, this Necromancer build is good for all around. I'm guessing he does tiers quite well. In Path of Diablo, there's some endgame content where you can make maps, right? Like you find these fucking keys and shit. And in Act 5, you gotta be level 80 or higher. You make a little portal and you go into this endgame area with all these 85 plus monsters. And it's just a huge area where you can just, you know, farm a lot of them at once. And it's really optimal for, you know, longevity, and it adds a good experience for Diablo 2. And it really challenges your character as well. You know, it adds some challenging content, which I think is what Diablo 2 kind of needed. Like on Botnet, for example. It's kind of easy to hit the ceiling and just be really GG. So anyway, it looks like he's primarily using Bone Spear. He has a Blood Golem here, probably a Merc of some sort. So he herds up the enemies a little bit. Yeah, pretty interesting, but you know, a Necromancer build. I'm not too familiar with Necromancers. I never have been. But this is one way to go. I know that before this season on Path of Diablo, there's actually a unique Grand Charm that you could attain that allowed the Necromancer to shoot 2 additional Bone Spears, just like how this Bone Hue allows for that. Ooh, some arrows. I need that shit. Yeah, I really need to pick up all the rare arrows from my Amazon. Which is pretty nice ones, but there seems to always be a better pair out there. This one isn't it. Sure. Yeah, it's another add-on for Path of Diablo is the fact that arrows can now roll magic and rare, and actually don't run out when they're magic or rare. or unique. There are unique arrows now in Path of Diablo, none of which are great for physical Zons, but some are decent for elemental. So I usually just go with the rare ones, which I think is really nice, because then you're not just pigeonholed into using the unique one if you're making a physical build, because you never know what you can get with the rares, and it could always be a better one that's more optimal for physical damage output. But yeah, it's kind of nice actually running with him because he's really leveling up my sword. I wouldn't mind getting the sword a little higher at this point. This charm is not bad, a lot of mana right there. A couple shitty things there. Curious to know how well he does the tiers. Bone Spear is 100% magic damage, I think. Unless if it's changed. Shit, I can't group stuff. Alright, we'll try the Chaos Sanctuary real quick. Damn, this character sucks. This silence with poison. Players 8. Damn. You can do the chaos in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Players 8. I know a lot of folks really like necromancers. Yeah, so this video, kind of relevant for those who, consider making a Bone Spear Necromancer. Oh, shoot! But, yeah, I missed that tried, but, he's your most kill, of course, he probably deserves it. So, yeah, there's a lot of variety with the Necromancer. I think for leveling him up, might have used Teeth. Teeth is really optimal in Path of Diablo for leveling. Some folks say it's OP. There might be a little bit. But for endgame, not so much. Here what skills he maxed out. Now this Sork really doesn't do shit for damage. Once I find an Orb of Corruption, I can slam a Shaco that I have in stash. Spearing synergies. A few of the offs that I maxed Blood Golem. Oh damn. So his Blood Golem must be toad. Shit. Must have a ton of life and decent damage, I guess. Yeah, it's nice having a thick minion. With my Amazon, I started making her Valkyrie a bit thick. And it really helps out, for survivability. Which I think this character probably needs it, especially this Necromancer, especially when he has a boundary. But yeah, he can teleport around like crazy. He probably uses the Enigma teleport most. There's a new Necro skill. Maybe he uses both. I don't really know the cooldown on that Necro skill. I mean, Enigma's, it's like 3 seconds, I think, is what it is. I don't know for sure. They'll correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. So you have plus summoning skills with the Necro one. That's how you make it. Yeah, I don't know shit about the Necromancers. I just never made them. Never invested much time in them. And for bosses, he does okay with bosses. I think he said his Bone Spears do 9,000 damage. That should be each. So here's Diablo. Here's his damage output. So he wastes them pretty fast. I mean, oh shit. Here's some good traps. Yeah, kind of a shitty circle right there. Of course, I could sell this stuff to the merchants. Let me sell one of them. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this guy's Necromancer build. Oh, shit, that one had a lot of goodies on it. Not bad. Yeah, I was playing a lot of WoW, World of Warcraft Classic. But the truth is, that game takes a lot of damn time, man. It's fucked up. But I was, you know, kind of getting into it. I still might be a little bit, I don't know. I haven't played in like 2 days. I was playing a lot when I did. You know, and it was a little concerning, you know, I was going to get addicted to that shit. I kind of felt the pull a little bit. My mage is level 44 right now. First time ever playing it, of course, this release of the classic. So, but I don't know. I'll probably play that a little bit more, but I don't really know where I'm going to go with that right now because she's doing really well too, the mage. Like I just did the Zol Farouk dungeon for the first time, and my boys and I just destroyed shit. Just some random group. And that was really enjoyable, I suppose, but it takes a lot of time, you know? A lot of time you're just sitting around waiting for a group. You waste so much time just doing shit like that. You know, just spamming the chat, trying to find a fucking group. There's a lot of time wasted with that group. So, but I don't plan on quitting necessarily just yet. Yeah, it kind of made me a little bit more interested in, you know, making a few more Diablo videos. Like I said, I have some gaming setup I'm working on in my basement. It's pretty dope. A lot of like vintage systems and stuff. And I have a PS2, and I'm getting some nice, you know, high definition setup for that, or as high def as it can get, which isn't very high def, but like a component hookup, component cables on an HD TV. So we'll see how it works out. But it's just been kind of fun, you know, chilling back, playing more simple games, and just having less distraction. Like Diablo's kind of like that, but like when you're sitting there playing some console game on a couch and shit, you know, it's just relaxing, man, and you don't have all these distractions. Like you don't have your frickin' Facebook right next to you on your appy. Like if you're playing on a computer, you have all these distractions, online games as well. You know, with people in the game and all that. It's just you and the freaking game, man. I'm kind of interested in, you know, just playing some really simple, old school games. Maybe replaying a few. I want to play that Zelda game, A Link to the Past, just for how all that here's a good game, Super Nintendo. And I do have the ability to play that on a system. I know I can emulate all these games on PC, but it just ain't the same, man. That shit ain't the same. Oh, fuck. Look at that. He got smashed. Shit. This boy better watch out. This boy better watch out for that shit. So the Necromancer's death screen, man, is just funny as fuck. It's really good. You know, it's perfect. But maybe I'll make a few videos on my my vintage gaming setup and all that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. I'm pretty pleased with the setup that I have downstairs with all that stuff. You know, kind of made my own like audio component shelf and the shelves for the systems and all that. So that's part of the experience, man, is having a clean area, an organized area where you're playing, you know? Because it eliminates all the distractions and all the clutter and shit. So, and I kind of want to play like the old Resident Evil games on PlayStation 1. Just sounds kind of alluring to try that instead of playing these emulators and shit on the computer. But those are kind of expensive, those games. You know, the PS1 Resident Evil. So But hopefully I'll find them cheap somewhere eventually. I don't really want to spend like $50 for them. I kind of want to try that Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I hear that's a Toad game. Well, a lot of folks say it's like one of the most Toad games for PlayStation 1. But that game goes for like $100 or some shit, so I might just, you know, wait and see if I can find it for cheap eventually. But there are a lot of games that I wouldn't mind playing, you know, some vintage games and shit, and just pay attention to the story. And I think part of being so immersed in World of Warcraft for like a month, it's a fucking lifestyle, bro, that game. And it kind of made me want to go the opposite direction and just play on my own, you know, no players and shit, no chat, you know, no spamming the fucking chat, looking for group, you know, none of that shit. Just a nice simple game with a story that I can play any moment I want. You know, I can go about my day doing errands and stuff, and then I can think, well, for an hour I'm going to go and play the Zelda game. And I'll play the Zelda game for an hour. Oh, fuck. And I won't have to be waiting in fucking town looking for a group and shit, you know, and dealing with the stresses of trying to find the group and trying to find the folks who are going to be in the fucking group. You know what I mean? And just enjoying the fucking story for a few minutes, you know, for an hour. Anytime I want. Then I can shut the damn thing off and I can do other things in my day and not worry about, oh, it's optimal time to be on right now. You know, this is the weekend now. This is Friday night. This is when I'm going to have the best chance to run this dungeon, bro. So I got to get on that shit. You know, there won't be any of that. Ooh, look at this. We can have it. I don't want that shit. I'm going to identify you. Oh, the ring drop. But that stuff, you know, sounds kind of appealing. And the same can kind of be said about Diablo 2. You can run with your homies, like I just did right here. But the total thing is, you're not reliant on the fucking group, you know? And while the truth is, you're reliant on your group. You gotta have a tank, man. You gotta have a healer. You gotta have a couple DPS. Which, on its own, is a really interesting way and approach on a video game. You know, it's very strategic and very complex. And some of that's appealing. That's why I was tied into it for like a month, you know? Like I said, I'm not planning on quitting, but... yeah, those bitches, man. Those succubi got you. Shit. But with Diablo, it's not like that. You know, you can just make your one character godly. Yeah, it's faster if you do it with other folks. But eventually, you can just run shit all on your own. And then you ain't gotta sit around and spam the chat in town. You ain't gotta... you don't need a barb, a paladin, a sork, a druid. You don't need all that shit to be able to run one area. Like I said, there's pros and cons to that. But for time management, brah, and enjoying other things in life a little bit, it just made me want to go the other way a little bit for a minute, you know? Or for longer than that. Indefinitely. But maybe still play a little bit of WoW, okay? More videos, probably more videos on WoW coming up. And yeah, maybe I'll get to 60. Maybe I'll run that big bitch dragon and all that. I don't know. But just kind of been wanting to enjoy myself with some of these old games. I'll make a video on that. Let me know if you guys want to see the video on my my vintage gaming setup, okay? And what vintage games would you guys recommend Iceman plays? I have a PS2, so that plays PS1 games. I also have this retro system that plays Genesis, SNES, and Nintendo, regular Nintendo. And of course I have an Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, which plays GameCube as well, and a Wii U. Those are all the systems that I have. So let me know what games you guys want to see me play. Alright, fuck this shit. But no, dude, my Sork is going to get so wasted. I gotta get my Zon for this. His goal is thick. He's a pussy. He's a pussy. He's not coming out. He's a pussy. See? Oh, did I get him? Oh, shit. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. I almost got him. I almost got him. Only his was on. Look at this. He's spamming that shit. Shit. Yes. 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 I fucked them up. Hell no. I'll take that shit. Alright. I'm gonna end it right there, man. End it on a good note. So I don't want to get fucked up and have that recorded, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Leave the game right now. Look, he wants to go. That was pissed. Come on, dude. You fucking pussy. Sure. Okay, we'll leave it at that. It's weird it says you lost experience because I know you don't. Do you lose experience? In a duel? I don't think you did. Oh, and I got my my women's to level 79 now. But man, if you guys will like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Become a patron if you want. Link in the description below. Fuck, man. This is bullshit. Alright, you guys saw it here first, though. My little Sorky beat his ass. Alright, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. And now look, he's blocking the gate and shit. So, I'll talk to y'all soon. More videos to come. Peace with you.